Twitter is a social networking service that was created in March 2006 on which users post messages known as tweets. Tweets were originally restricted to 140 characters, but on November 7, 2017, this limit was doubled to 280 characters. Additionally, users can direct message one another in order that their message stays private between the sender and the receiver. Users can access Twitter through its website interface or mobile device app. Twitter has had an immense impact on many different aspects of life, such as social interaction, news sharing, media consumption, sports, politics, activism, and many other things.
Likes and retweets are Twitter's most basic functions and have been there since the start of the social media platform. They are ways to tell the person who tweeted that you enjoyed their tweet and also share it with the rest of your followers. Now, many people use likes or retweets to accomplish something, such as go to the school dance with someone or even get a year of free chicken nuggets. DMs, or direct messages, have become a safe space for people to introduce themselves for the first time without the fear of being face-to-face. More often than not, DMs are used for someone to try to make a move on the other person. This is what people commonly refer to as sliding into the DMs, and people are consistently becoming more creative with how they are doing it. The act has also become so popular that there is even a song about it.
Twitter has no doubt completely changed the way we consume and distribute news. A Pew Research report showed that 52% of Twitter users say they use Twitter as a source for news, while 49% say Twitter is their main source of news reports. It's easy to track the news as well, with Twitter's Now Trending list, Twitter Moments, and a search engine that can look for top tweets containing a certain word or phrase. There are also accounts for just about every news and reporting company that tweet out regularly what they air through their traditional media outlets. Journalists for these companies even use Twitter as a source for what they report, with another report estimating that journalists may get up to 80% of their news sourcing from Twitter.
Many top rappers and performers became famous because of Twitter. When they create an album, they have a release date, and majority of the time they tweet their release date on Twitter, which allows fans in the Twitter world to blow up and get all hyped up for the release. Here's an example of Kanye West giving a date for his new release and the tweet getting over 35,000 retweets and favorites in just under 11 minutes. There can also be the bad side of this for celebrities and famous athletes as videos get passed around of them doing illegal stuff. For example, Odell Beckham Jr., who is a wide receiver for the New York Giants, got caught smoking weed and doing cocaine in a hotel room. This would not have happened if this video did not reach social media, but since it did, it got passed around and was shown throughout the world. Twitter has changed the way fans watch sports and communicate with athletes. A recent example is a member of the Philadelphia 76ers, Joel Embiid. He had a crush on Rihanna, and Rihanna said, "Come back when you're an all-star." Basketball fans got all hyped up over Twitter and voted for Embiid to be an all-star. Unfortunately, that year, Joel was not an all-star and his dream did not come true. A closer connection to Penn State is Coach James Franklin, and how he has been a big influence on the Twitter world of Penn State. Before a big game, Coach Franklin tweets at students and fans and forces a whiteout at their football game. This gets the fans involved, and one person can affect thousands of fans and get them pumped up for the game. Coaches used to never have Twitter, but now coaches tweet out all the time, and it pumps up the fans for a sporting event.
At its beginnings, Twitter wasn't used as a platform for politicians past the very occasional tweet about their charity. Starting with the election in 2012, more political buzz started to circle around and through Twitter, and then it exploded with the 2016 election. The most recent election process changed the political landscape entirely, anointing Twitter as a foreground for political interactions and heated debates. An exponential increase in usage rate has ushered in a new age of trash talk politics. This evolution into spitting venom back and forth on social media, where people can choose to only consume news that agrees with their viewpoints, has turned many into extremists. Far left and far right seems to be all there is anymore, and this political divide is causing major uproars throughout the country, which are then in turn only refueled by Twitter.
Twitter has also become a place for activism to find its roots and blossom. When the Parkland school shooting happened, survivors took to Twitter to make changes and gather supporters. Using the hashtag #NeverAgain, people around the country came together to battle gun violence. Due to the large use of the hashtag, the movement grew wild popularity and is still making progress. Twitter has also become a platform to raise money for something, including natural disasters. After Hurricane Harvey hit Houston, many people, including Penn State's own Interfraternity Council, took to Twitter to encourage others to retweet or like their post, and they would donate a certain amount of money towards the cause per like or retweet.
As you can see, Twitter has greatly affected the way that we interact with others. We can use Twitter to communicate with others, share and receive news, keep up with celebrities and musical artists, stay updated on sports and politics, and even begin movements to incite change. It is clear that Twitter has changed the world, bringing people closer together and allowing for concise communication of important information, interesting stories, and comedic banter. Who knew that so much information could be held in 280 characters?